Oh, hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Tea Time with Mr. T. If you could, put your pinky in the air, cups out, and come in for the clink. All right, boys and girls, I'm excited. I have a fantastic story for you today. This one, because today is National Superhero Day. You see, I have Captain America. We'll have a story about some superheroes. Speaking of superheroes, Super Monkey. How are you, buddy? Not so good today, Mr. T. Why not? Every day I tune into Tea Time with Mr. T and I love to dance and sing along to Everything is Awesome. But I tuned in today, I see you, and there's no Everything is Awesome. Yeah, I know. I love that song. You got me all excited for our reading, for our time together. Unfortunately, I learned of a word, it's a little thing called copyright. And that's actually a pretty cool compound word, copy and write. So right now, I'm on the lookout for another theme that I'll be using, preferably one from the public domain. Is that okay with you? I'm not sure what you just said, but sure. Super Monkey, everybody, making an appearance. All right, speaking of super, the Three Little Super Pigs, Once Upon a Time. Now, this is written by Claire Evans. The Three Little Super Pigs, Once Upon a Time. Written and illustrated by Claire Evans. So she wrote all the words and she drew all these cool pictures. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They dreamed of becoming superheroes. In fact, they were so obsessed that their family house became cluttered with all of their superhero collections. Kind of looking like my house. So one day, Mother Pig told her little superheroes it was time to find their own homes, and she waved goodbye. They walked for hours, crossing dangerous rivers and climbing steep cliffs. Until finally they arrived at their destination, Fairyland. After an exhausting trip, the pigs decided to set up camp for the night and build their new homes in the morning. Somebody familiar here. What about over here? Ooh, look at that sign. Watch out. While toasting marshmallows in their superhero costumes, the pigs met a new friend, Little Red Riding Hood. She warned them about the big bad wolf who'd been terrorizing Fairyland. The wolf had kidnapped Mary's little lamb and stolen Sheep's clothing. He'd even been disguising himself as different grandmas and stolen their clothing. The pigs were warned to be on their guard. The next morning, two of the pigs were desperate to play superheroes with their new friends, so they built their houses as quickly as possible. The first little pig chose straw to build his house, and he gathered all he could find. The second little pig chose to build his house out of sticks, and he collected them from high and low. And in no time at all, their new homes were ready. While his two brothers were having fun, the third little pig was patiently building his house out of bricks. He wanted to make sure it was strong and sturdy, so he worked very hard. Finally, all three houses were ready and the pigs were happy in their new homes. Suddenly, the first little pig was startled by a terrible growl outside his window. It was the big bad wolf. Little pig, let me come in," he cried. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin, squealed the panicked pig. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, growled the wolf. And in one puff, he blew the house in. The first little pig ran for cover into his brother's house of sticks. Little pig, let me come in, bellowed the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin, cried the pigs. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the stick house in. Dodging the flying sticks and falling debris, the two little pigs ran as quickly as they could to their brother's house of bricks, narrowly escaping the nasty wolf, who was getting very angry and very hungry. Little pigs, let me come in, demanded the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins, the pigs replied. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, screamed the wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but the brick house would not blow in. The wolf was furious. Furious means very, very angry. Suddenly, the pigs were startled by a loud clanging noise from outside. The cunning big bad wolf had made another plan to climb onto the roof and sneak down the chimney. Two of the pigs started to panic, but the third little pig had a super plan. He had been boiling a pan of water on the fire all along. So, as the wolf came hurtling down the chimney, he fell, bottom first, onto the bubbling hot pan. With a piercing shriek, he jumped out of the water and straight into the pig's net. The big bad wolf was defeated. The pigs waved goodbye to the silly old wolf as he was carted off to prison. With Fairyland safe at last, the pigs' dreams of becoming real superheroes had finally come true as the whole town cheered their special new name. Hooray for the three little super pigs. And there's the wolf in prison. All right, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. Make sure you are reading for 15 minutes every day, every single day. And with that, we will see you later. Pinkies up, cups out, and clink. Bye, boys and girls.